know that the women's groups are on standby. We can get the women's group to come on. I'm getting from our technical, Lebanon is facing some technical issues. Georgia would like to raise the questions during the VNRs, not now. Okay, thank you. So Lebanon is facing technical issues. So let's get the women's groups. Hopefully we can get the women's group. And in the meantime, I think on the question of the challenges that countries are facing that have shown up after the COVID crisis, I think that what each of the regional commissions is doing as we put out this report is to begin to find some solutions for that. Wonderful. I think you're the youth group and the women's group at the same time. So over to you.
Yes.
Youth group. Okay.
No, I'm the women's major group.
You're the women's group. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for giving me the floor. So from the women's major group, we find this session especially important because to ensure that no one is left behind, we have to pay attention to the differences and discrepancies between the regions and support those who are most behind in achieving the SDGs. Some of the topics that show important differences between the region include health, which is a human right. It must be provided to all, and states must ensure that it is adequately resourced and provided through universal access to SRHR that is acceptable, accessible, affordable, and of the highest quality for all young people, women and girls. We also want to highlight that there is still less focus on certain topics that uniquely affect lives of young people, adolescents, women and girls, including issues like discrimination, sexual and gender-based violence, especially in the time of this pandemic. Strengthen youth and civil society engagement in all their diversity at the high-level political forum is key to meaningful engagement and to ensure that all voices are heard and captured. We also want to highlight that energy is the golden thread that connects economic growth, increased social equity, and an environment that allows the world to thrive. So we must accelerate a shift towards decarbonized energy systems with universal energy access. There remain significant challenges, including clean cooking and the use of renewables in heating, cooling, and transport. So concerted action is needed to achieve SDG 7 by 2030. And we also need to recognize that economy is one of the most important pillars of sustainable development, but we need a new economic restructuring that is coherent with all dimensions of human rights, environmental protection, and conservation, and gender justice. And lastly, moving forward, in the context of post-COVID-19 recovery strategies, we urge governments to invest in sustainable solutions, to expand energy access, create jobs, improve health, make economies more competitive and resilient, and advance all SDGs so that it benefit all. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for that intervention. I'm going to try one last